Today I'm coming to you from, I think it's my most favourite Magdalene chapel, that I've visited so far anyway. I haven't been here since 2013. I'm in the Pyrenees and that's the little chapel, not much to it. There's some campus in front of it, big telephone tower behind it. And you can see why they've put the tower there, because let me just show you. I'm in the Pyrenees. The nearest sort of major town is Saint-Marie. It is still in the Basque country, so I'm over on the western side of the Pyrenees. And this place is phenomenal. And I just sat in the chapel. It's a beautiful chapel. There was someone in there, so I didn't want to video or take photos, but I'll do a little bit at the end. But let me just show you. This is the message. I mean, being here is the message. Magdalene gave me the message of be in stillness. And this feels so important at this time. So let me just show you the stillness here. How exquisite is that? And as there's my little Fiat 500 there. I've got to say, driving up the road to get up here, it's a single lane, often with the side dropping off like that. And it was just like praying, white light, white light, white light. There's no other car coming in the other direction. One did, but it was in an area we could cross, fortunately. I am so grateful for this stillness. I've had a full 10 days or so since arriving in Biarritz, staying with my friend Madeleine. The last few days we crossed the border. We went into the southern Basque area, Rioja, famous for its wine, and that's in northern Spain. And it was my birthday on the 8th, and we went down there. That's just where I got to go for my birthday. It was so interesting. I had booked to go to Sintra in Portugal. I haven't been there since I was 22, and it's been calling me a couple of years. So I'd booked a beautiful place there with a pool and just a gorgeous villa. And then at the end of March, I got, no, don't go to Portugal. So I cancelled it, and I felt to go to the Rioja area, because there are 9 dolmens there that I wanted to visit, ancient sites. So I did. And my friend Marie came with me, which was fortunate because I have no Spanish, and at least she has a little bit. But it was a very powerful experience. We had a fabulous time. I was hoping to make a video but didn't get a chance, because the dolmen that we went to, you would have seen photos of it if you follow me on Telegram. I have a Telegram channel called The Lineage of the Rose. I'll put the link below, because I had amazing experiences there, and I've got photos of all the dolmen. Each of them I felt strongly drawn to stand in the center, and I could feel the earth energies different at all of them, but I could feel the earth energy sort of weaving up to my feet. Now, some it came to my feet, some it was a bit below, some it came up above. But what I was guided to do was to actually create, almost like the channel, to connect it to the stars, because that's what I realized, that these particular dolmen that reflect, the way they've been placed, reflect Cassiopeia in the sky. And so I strongly felt to activate that channel, and it was different for all of them. And the most powerful one was called the Witch's Hut. I can't remember what that was in Spanish. And that one was already activated. I'm sure that people have already gone and done some of this, but it was such a powerful experience. So Go to my Telegram channel if you want to have a look at those images. Anyway, that was a little aside, but the reason I shared that is because it was quite a galactic experience being on that southern side of the Pyrenees, and those stones in those dolmen, they held the energy of thousands of years of being used in that way, of utilized in that way. It's like they held the energy of the cosmos within them. It was amazing. And I did take some videos of those stones, and when you look in them, you can see the elementals within them. You can almost see the frequencies that they hold. So that was a very powerful experience. It was a lot for me to integrate and assimilate. And on the night of my birthday, because we'd been around 6 of them that day, I woke about 3 in the morning and just getting huge downloads from that experience. So it was full. And so then to pick up my car yesterday afternoon in Biarritz and then drive to the Pyrenees, I drove quite near Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port, where most people start the Camino. That's not that far from here, maybe 20 k's. So just to give you some context of where I am. And then to stay in my little apartment in the countryside, and then come here this morning and just feel Magdalene. And what I realized is that when I travel on this side of the Pyrenees, the French side, the Magdalene is so strong here. The Mary is strong here, as you will have seen in my last video in Biarritz. And then when I was on that southern side, just below the Sierra Calabria, I think it is, the mountain range just south of the Pyrenees, it was very galactic, like earthy and galactic. It's very different. I would say it had a dragon energy, and this side of the Pyrenees has the rose energy. And I'm here, part of the reason I'm exploring all of this is because next year I do want to hold just a small journey where we travel across the French side and then back on the Spanish side. And I'm getting clearer on what that's about, but I truly think it is about this side we activate the rose grid, the rose energy. And it's very earthy, it's very Venusian, and when we come back on the other side, we're activating the dragon energy, and it's earthy, but in a different way, when you go deep into inner earth and you're really entering into the cosmos through that. It's a very different energy, very powerful. So I didn't create a video for you there because, I was there for my birthday. I've got to have some time off. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about it to give you that a taster anyway. And as I said, go to my Telegram channel to see those images. They were powerful. But for today, I'm here to share this piece with you. Sorry, I'm looking out at the view and you're just getting the campers and the Magdalene here. Let me do it this way so you get a little bit of the view as well. So part of the reason that this message is so important at this time of the stillness is, as I've mentioned before in my videos, there's a lot of complexity and movement going on in the world. There's a lot of fear and drastic change. And this time is about going within and finding that stillness, being in that stillness. Can you imagine if the majority of the population on Earth just went into that stillness within, even for 5 minutes? What would happen externally? So let's begin. Let's take the time, even if it is a few minutes each day, to find that stillness within, to be in the stillness, to let go of the complexity, to let go of the turmoil in the outside world, to just go in and be in that inner harmony, that inner peace, that beautiful place inside. So this is the gift of this gorgeous little Magdalene chapel. Here we go. I can hear some people coming up now, so I'll complete the video with just a reminder though. I realized I haven't been saying this as I create these videos, but I am creating a series of videos while I'm here in Europe for 4 months. And I've called this series Activating the Rose Line at Europe's Sacred Sites. And so as I'm following the rose petals around certain parts of Europe, I'm creating videos for you. Some of these places I am holding retreats. My first retreat starts in a week in Provence. But it's just, I want to share this experience with you. I want to bring you with me in activating these energies. And so if you feel to, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can follow me, so you can be part of this experience. But also I am creating meditations at 8 of these sites. And so if you're interested in receiving those meditations, I'll pop the link below and you can join that offer. They're going to be very powerful, and I may even do one here today. I'll just see how many people end up coming through. But I'll pop some photos of the church just at the end of this video as well, so that you can just have some experience of the beautiful silence inside this chapel, Chapelle de la Madeleine. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again very soon from my next sacred location. Au revoir.